The problem with fact-checking is as follows. It's not a thing. Where was it 10 years ago, 15 years ago, 20 years ago? Who were the fact-checkers? Fact-checking is showed up in the last sort of, I believe, couple of years. And it's like a propaganda buzzword, which roughly translates as, has this been approved by government-approved authorities? And when you're trying to seek the truth of this world, you don't necessarily want to always have to run it by, oh, has this been approved by the rulers of the world? That's not necessarily the fastest way to, or the most efficient way, or any way to ascertain actual truth. That's a way to stay on script and not rock the boat and not find the truth. Fact-checking. It's not a thing. You don't know that the sun is 93 million miles away. I don't care what you say, you don't know that. No one does. We've been told it. Goodness knows how they're supposed to have even claimed to have measured it. Fact-checking. It's not a thing. The firmament is the dome, right? And it's been throughout human history. The majority of humanity have believed in a flat plane as opposed to a globular planet. Yes, round and flat like a pizza, with a dome enclosing it. The dome is responsible for the closed atmosphere. That's been the theory for the vast majority of human history, up until around the late 1800s, early 1900s, and then obviously mid 1900s with the formation of NASA and CIA, etc. Fact-checking. It's not a thing. The idea of looking at the sky, the heavens, the firmament, and observing the objects in the firmament and what shape they are, and saying, well, they're that shape, therefore what I'm stood on must be that shape, is honestly a relatively new idea. The solar system. The system that lures your soul, the solar system, the sun worship system, essentially. Fact-checking. It's not a thing. Look, there's either a firmament or NASA and SpaceX and all the rest of them are telling the truth. Fact-checking. It's not a thing. It's an enclosed system with a vast dome over it. Fact-checking. It's not a thing. And since the deal has been sewn up that, oh no, it's definitely a globe, kind of 1800s, 1900s, although they claim it's much further back with Eratosthenes and the sticks in the ground and what have you, but that's been debunked quite easily, really. If you have sticks in the ground and you shine a light above them and you move the light, then the shadows are going to bend regardless of whether they're on a flat surface or on a ball. Fact-checking. It's not a thing. I don't know, man. Something's happening. I've been reading it a lot, reading the Bible. I've been listening to a lot of audiobooks for years now, 2 or 3 years, but increasingly so. And that coincided with the flat earth thing. Fireworks have gone off in my head. It's blown my head off. Fact-checking. It's not a thing. What's the deal with the firmament? Why would they lie about it? Why would NASA tell such a simple lie for the purposes of taking in government grants of over $60 million a day? Why would they do that? Who needs $60 million a day? I don't know. SpaceX. Space. With an X. Space. Or space sex. If you say it like that, it sounds like space sex. You know, it's all fantasy. It's all bullshit. Fact-checking. It's not a thing. It's not a thing. It's not a thing.